Hello and welcome to this Concord Help Center video. This video focuses on how to print and export your lists on your desktop or laptop computer. Let's first start in the list panel on the right hand side of your screen. You'll first want to open up the list that you'd like to print. I've got my list titled Love already opened. Once you do that, you'll want to go to the three horizontal line menu towards the top right hand side of your list. It's the List Options menu. And you'll go ahead and click. And then you'll have a number of different options you can choose from. Underneath Export, you'll want to click, and you'll see three options: Print Preview, Print, and Send List. Let's start with Print Preview, and we'll show off that feature. So I'll click, and you'll notice that when I did that, it opened a Print Preview pane on the left-hand side of the screen in Concord. Print Preview is an excellent feature to use when you are reviewing or proofreading the different citations you have in your list. So not only do you get a preview of what the printout will look like, but it's also a great way to read your citations that you've added to your list. And one of the great things about this feature is that the list panel is still open with your different citations already selected. And so if you decided you wanted to reorganize your citations, you can do that by going to, let's just say, Matthew, and in this case, let's move it up to the top of our list. So you can click and hold using the 9-dot icon. So I'll click and then drag it till I see that green drop zone. And then when I release, you'll notice that it dynamically updates in Print Preview. And we find that people who are looking to reorganize their citations or they're preparing readings for a church service or a meeting really enjoy Print Preview because of that dynamic updating ability. Now let's say you are happy and ready to print. Before you do that, I'd recommend that you check out your print settings. You can access your print settings towards the top of the Print Preview pane. If you click on this gear icon here, it'll show a number of different options. You can change the format of your citations. Right now I'm in free-flowing mode, but if I choose book format, it'll do its best to mirror how the citation looks in the books. So I'll click, and you can see my citation from the Bible now has verse numbers. Additionally, if I go back up to print settings, I can change the font size. Right now my font is set to medium. I think I prefer large. So I'll click large, and it updates just like that. And keep in mind, all these little updates are going to change how the printout will look. So this is the place to make those changes. And if I go to print settings, one more time, underneath options, we have a number of miscellaneous options that you can change. You can add and remove the dates, choose to remove the hymn author / composer, or get rid of marginal headings, for instance. So here we have the date, January 30th, 2024. And let's say I want to make this list a little bit more evergreen. Let's remove the date. So I can just come up to my options here and then click on date. And when I do that, the date will disappear. There we go. If I'd like to add the date back into my list, I can go back to print settings, click on options, and then click on date one more time. Now if I'd like to export a PDF version or a text version of this list, I can do that by going to the top right hand side of the Print Preview pane. You can see there's the PDF button and then the text button. And so I'll just demonstrate exporting a PDF real quick by clicking on the words PDF. That will open up a PDF in another tab. So don't be alarmed when you navigate out of Concord, and you can see your list just as you had made it. And from here you can download it by clicking this button. You can save it, send it to a friend, and really do as you please. If at this point you've decided you want to print, you can also print as well. I'll exit out to go back to Concord. And if you'd like a text file of your list, you can click Text. Now I'm going to exit out of the Print Preview pane, and I'm going to show you the most direct and the quickest way to print a list. Let's say you know you don't want to mess with the print settings, you're happy with the list, you're ready to print immediately. You can do that by going to your List Options menu, clicking, going to export one more time, and then clicking directly on the print button. So just go ahead and bypass print preview if you know you're ready to print. So when I click print, it'll open up a new tab with my list and a print preview of what my computer will be printing. When I'm ready to go, I can change the destination, make sure my printer's chosen. I can choose how many pages are printed out and the layout. And then when I'm ready to print, you can go ahead and hit print, and it should print right to your printer. So we hope you found this video useful. If you have any additional questions about printing or exporting a list, please feel free to reach out to us at concord@csps.com, and we'd be happy to help you out. Thank you so much for using Concord, and happy studying!